I like this guy already. Whew. You're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That almost took 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. Really? We were in, like, New York? According to this game, I'm pretty sure we're in New York and not Japan, some other country. The police department. Nope. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on. What's that? Oh my gosh. Disturbing. Why does it undulate? This is a very interesting choice of words you're using. Why does it undulate like that? Wait, I know. This is the blue badger. This is clearly a badger. This is what this universe's version of a badger looks like. They're trying to make him the police mascot. If I listen to Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hi, pal. What are you doing here? It's my line, Detective Gunshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well. Oh, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm a very busy man, pal. I'm not your pal, except when I am. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time you meet Belle. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Then what is this? There's like something on your chest right here. Kind of looks like a badge. Or this thing. This thing could be your badge. What kind of badge would this be? Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Did. Let's go look at everything first. I was wondering about that. What? Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, it's him. That explains a lot. You made this, Detective Gumshoe. You know, even though I said that I'm kind of making fun of him for this, this is actually kind of impressive that he got it to move on its own. Chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. That's right, I'm an electrician. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. Oh, this is an actual thing. Okay. Blue Badger panel, a work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. This guy's hairstyle speaks to me. Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your suit will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, but wiping the tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. They probably have a movie somewhere about them. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Is it because they, stand out? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see, so I fed the car. But it was zebras. Or did they not have those at your zoo? The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting scents. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. Like, what kind of fingerprinting scents? I'm actually kind of curious. Is it like fingerprinting, as in like the ones they use for little kids, or the big grown-up ones they use for detectives? What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who stuck it. Yeah, it's probably for adults. It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, follow the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's pretty neat. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Or their next buddy cop movie deal. Funny. I thought they were talking about the weather. I thought they were talking about... Actually, what were they talking about? They're talking about soup. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board over here. They hang wanted posters over here? Like, do police stations do that? You know this face. If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought of it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. It's cold. It's real cold. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Yep. I don't know, there's some stuff looks pretty cool in there. Gotta say. Anything else? Nope. Just spamming our mouse button left or right. Okay, let's talk to this guy. The case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. By the way, when you were having those entire conversations, I was standing right here looking awkwardly. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. He says he summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him. This guy here. I conveniently have a photo. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? No. Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? I'm standing right here. I know that. I want you to listen. She's a relative of the suspect. Relative. I know how to speak. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Suddenly, I've just ran an entire marathon. That's why I'm breathing really heavily. Just, please, investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, I just told a little girl yes, sir. You might want to keep your voices down. Kind of like me. I'm very quiet. You don't want to be overheard using words like fate. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. I'd like to know more. Please tell me. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. I was dancing to the Funny Badger Man. They kicked me out of criminal affairs because I was dancing. They didn't like me dancing. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? I was dancing. What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest-ranked people are being let into criminal affairs right now. The lowest-ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank-and-file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a bit cold? I don't know, I actually think it's kind of reasonable. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. See? I told you I was dancing. I could predict the future of what I'm going to say several lines down. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? You mean like dancing? I like dancing. The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma didn't seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Would you care to elaborate further to me, someone who doesn't know police matters very often? Okay, I guess we're given stuff. Good man's ID. Nope, wrong button. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Oh, hey pal, this is the detective's ID card. I'm breathing really heavily for some reason. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Good man. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But my reading skills aren't fast enough to read that line. It probably had nothing important, or was very important. Either way, I remember now. Bruce Goodman. He's a victim. I'm very smart. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence, myself. Also dancing. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering why the award is a shield. And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. It probably has something to do with dancing. But I was proud of Mr. Sephiroth for winning that award. Even if he uses swords instead of shields. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Can we stab them? Found... Wait, what was that thing? What was that thing over here? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Oh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? He was probably dancing. Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it, even though I literally just said so a couple of minutes ago. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Sephiroth. It was probably Cloud. The car and the knives do seem to be a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Actually, what was that thing at the beginning? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just causing both of those things at once. And this is the same dialogue. Blah 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 blah. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better to go blabbing on things I don't know about. You literally just made this, and you're dancing to this earlier. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay, apparently he doesn't know what he just made. I think he's suffering from some sort of memory loss. So, this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where he found it? It's actually kind of weird. You think that the police dudes would have picked it up already. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. You know it's important because this text is red. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out here to the parking lot. And Lon is confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. That's Sephiroth again. Cameraman is dead! Well, it all started with the murder of the cameraman all those years ago. But Mr. Sephiroth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there's always been rumors about Mr. Sephiroth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, shooting innocent cameramen. Nothing outright. But there were always these whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. I'm pretty sure we're living in Twitter. But there's no evidence against them. Tell that to Twitter. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties with the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Also Twitter. Anyway, this latest case also has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. Nani? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. Not officially on the case, you know. I was put in charge of dancing. Thank you. You're welcome. For what? Not dancing. You're mean. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... what's his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He's appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nope. Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West L.A. I thought we were in New York. I'm pretty sure we're in New York. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal. Let me try to make things a little easier for you. You see, I have absolutely no idea where this game is located. One thing says another, and another thing says another thing. But I know one thing for sure. We're not in Japan. Letter of introduction. Received from Detective Gumshoe. Allows Bear to investigate the crime scene. Okay. Wait, so... He's not allowed to be on the crime scene, but he's allowed to give people permission to be on the crime scene? That's pretty interesting. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Yeah, me too. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. That's how they stole that one painting from the museum. The one a while back where they dressed up as janitor people to go take the painting and no one paid attention. I'm gonna go back to dancing. Okay, good luck. We present him this thing. As a detective, I don't know anything about monkeys. Or badgers. I meant to say badgers. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Actually, does she have anything new to say? Nope. February 22nd. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. I don't know what this character looks like, so I'm giving them this voice by default. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit until the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's this lady. Oh, still here? That voice you gave me earlier also kind of worked because I sounded like this. Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention... Actually, how's she allowed to be here anyways? Does she have permission to be here? Does she give, like, the police officer, the detectives here, like, lunches or whatever? And that automatically makes her allowed to be here? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. Yes, it took me this long to deliver lunch while it took you, like, an hour to go back and forth from the police station. From over here to the police station, I mean. What happened to the security guard? Yeah, he's dead. I killed him. What, I forgot what voice I gave this guy. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try giving him a random... Yeah. Hey, what's wrong, Bambolina? I think this is the voice I gave him. I don't remember. What's wrong, Bambolina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. He's still shaving. This guy really likes shaving. I'm like surprised that he hasn't run out of hair yet and is just cutting himself. Can we give it a swim? Or should we just not mention it? Remove or examine. If you want to take a closer look, you have to deal with me first, partner. I don't remember this guy's voice. What voice did I give him? A duel at the sunset. The winner leaves the loser in the dust and takes all. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this one. It'll probably change in the future, but I'm gonna stick with this one for now. The blood law of the good man. Note to self. Jurisdiction squabbles are settled by dueling. I think one blood body per murder's case is enough, thanks. Duel it? No, I don't kill people, I just duel them. You have to believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi. Or Kaiba. No, wait, no. That's the wrong one. Yugi is the one that keeps saying that line. I got confused for a second. That was a really, I apologize for that joke. The execution of that joke was very strange. I don't know why it took me that long to, form words. Almost as long as Yu-Gi-Oh! Card text. Got him! Anything else we can do here? Nope. Okay, let's just talk to this guy. Here, have a monkey. That's actually a badger. Alright, compadre. Count of 3. Huh? You do that. Gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do with that. You said you were in LA. Remind me to never visit Texas. I thought you were from LA. I guess we're giving them this thing. Even though Detective Gunshoe literally said to not hand this to anyone. But we're doing it anyway. Would you mind reading this for me? I'm very illiterate. What's this? I warn you. Fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe we investigate. Oh, are you crazy? That guy doesn't even, he doesn't have any jurisdiction in this case. Why would he think giving this to you would make you be able to investigate this case? Because he said please? Alright, go ahead and... He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where'd you say letter of introduction? It says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than the blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Alright, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Why is he here? Is he, supposed to stop people from getting inside? Is that his, entire job here? Well, he's not doing a very good job. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, folks, you caught me. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Bam! It's time to duel. Be like the sailor. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. I have a really good Infernity Barrier deck. Infernity Barrier is a card, not an archetype. I meant to say regular Infernity. I don't know, I didn't actually play that deck back in the day. What the self? Police people in cowboy... Police guy in the cowboy suit doesn't play Infernity. That's a very, specific reference I did just there. If anyone is watching, don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! You should play Yu-Gi-Oh! I say, I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded, just like his dancing career. Got him!